Okay, so does anyone have any thoughts on this?
Silence. A new sound in education. Virtual education has created a new reality for both teachers and students.
Anyone?
If educators are having a hard time connecting when it comes to distance learning, it's not only because they just can't see or hear their students.
We can sit here all day.
This new reality has changed so much about the way teachers teach and the way students learn. From student apathy to technology issues to inequity in digital access, teachers have had to and are still learning to drastically change the way they do their job. So how can we move from surviving virtual learning environments to thriving in them?
With young people, you battle with two different philosophies. One, that routine and consistency relieve anxiety, and kids know what to expect, right? And so, your first 5 minutes should have a basic routine, whether it's attendance taking, an intro video, a question of the day, like whatever. It should be pretty consistent on how you start out. Then in virtual school, you kind of get to a place where you want to still have creativity, and you still want to have suspense, and you still want to have, these elements that are surprising and fun and engaging to kind of like re-engage kids. So you kind of go between this like level of keeping things the same and routine and safe, but then you also want opportunities that bring some learning in a different way that's also fun.
Madison, Wisconsin middle school teacher Jessica Fleischman pinpoints her success in distance learning by striking a balance between consistency and fun.
One thing I've noticed is, unlike in-person school, virtual learning is really academic focused. When you're in in-person school, there's intra-kid social relationships that are happening. There's social relationships between you and the students.
As a teacher, you can try to interact with your students to build those teacher-student relationships. But how do you foster student-to-student connections? Fifth grade teacher Iris Patterson uses an interesting model to help develop those connections.
There's this show called Kid Nation. It was a TV show where they put 40 kids in an abandoned city for 40 days to see if they could create a better society than adults without having them interfere.
Previously on Kid Nation, 40 young pioneers set out to build a world of their own in an old ghost town called Bonanza City.
As bizarre as this early reality show might seem, Iris has seen aspects of the show, particularly community building, that have proven to be useful for her when it comes to student engagement.
So within the show, they create districts, so 4 red, green, yellow, and blue, and at the end of every week, they have a showdown. So the kids work, and then they have a showdown. And we modeled our classroom after that. And I've been doing this. This is about my 4th or 5th time doing this. It's my first time doing it virtually. But then each district forms a little family. And I know I'm talking a lot about this because it's so important, because I myself don't have the resources to reach every student through Zoom the way that I can even in school. What is happening is they're forming little families. So when I give an assignment, and at the beginning of the year before the districts, I'd have 20 some kids, here's your assignment. Now I give it and they select the district leaders, and each family works on the assignment together.
In this Kid Nation model, students hold each other accountable for the work and learning being done.
So they're checking on each other, and that's really important. If they're not there, they're emailing, hey, where are you, Connor? We're missing you today. We really need your help. Hey, so they're building that community, and that's more important than the academics right now. It's them feeling like they're still connected, they're still important, people care, the way that they're helping each other, and all those things you could dream of as a teacher. It's like having 4 teachers in my classroom, the district leaders, that are helping to get the other kids all up to the same levels. I mean, they are making this like spreadsheets that have like which of their district members have this turned in and that turned in, and oh, you still need 30 minutes for your reading log. And it is literally like, I don't think I could hire 4 teachers, adult teachers, to do what I'm seeing that their own peers are doing for each other. I mean, it's a kid nation. It really is.
Giving students some agency over their education can help open a line of communication between you and them, and more communication can lead to growth for both of you.
Give yourself grace. Ask students what they need. The most important thing is to make sure that kids know that you care, and that you do care with genuine hearts and sincerity, which teachers do. And so when the kids know that and feel that, kids will do anything that they need to do.
What are some tools or teaching strategies you're using to create more student engagement in your classroom?